How goes it all? Welcome back to Snow Properties. In a while, but hey, we're back at it again. Now, whether one is for this or against this, the idea of basically having a 50-year mortgage isn't really my concern, family. Because at the end of the day, you have to be the adult. You have to do what you have to do. You have to assess the situation, do the numbers whenever you get a home loan or any kind of loan, and you go from there and see if having a 50-year mortgage works for you or not. You have to be the adult to make the decision. I'm not here to try to make it for you. I'm not here to debate this decision for you. I'm just going to talk about it. If it doesn't, then of course look for other options and opportunities when it comes to purchasing a home. But if this idea works for you, then be like Nike, family, and just do it. So let's go over the proposal of what President Donald Trump wants to introduce to bring to the real estate industry. Remember, I don't care who you voted for, you don't vote, or what side of the political spectrum you're on. I don't do politics, I do economics. I think all politicians are full of it anyway, so I don't argue over those things. If you want to do that, be the loser and do it yourself. So according to the article that I read the other day, Donald Trump wants the federal government to back a 50-year mortgage option for homebuyers. A plan that would be a complete game changer. According to the Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pullett stated, "Before I go on, family, for the last couple of years, the price of real estate has gone up, and because of the lack of capital, slash bad slash low credit scores and high prices, most everyday working people cannot afford to purchase a home right now. Heck, the way things are looking, most people will not be able to purchase a home until the ages of between 40 and up. 40 years old, 50 years old, and obviously older. So people are starting to stating that the idea of a 50-year mortgage is basically a giveaway to the banks and simply prolonging the time it would take for Americans to own a home outright. Basically putting in a position where Americans would never own a home outright if, for most regular everyday working people, but you never know. Now, when you look at the facts, that is basically true, family. Remember, when one obtains a home loan from a bank, the bank is only issuing you a loan in order to charge one's interest and have you take care of the property. With that being said, this means that the banks would make more money being able to charge the customers more interest with basically lifelong loan, meaning you will technically own nothing and be happy. Banks and local governments do not want to foreclose or place properties on tax liens settings and whatnot, because that's more work for them. That makes life financially harder on them. I remember during the 2008 economic downturn when there were foreclosures everywhere in my community. It wasn't a good look. The economic certainty wasn't looking good. The article ended on this note stating that this is not the best way to solve a housing affordability. The administration would do better to reverse tariff induced inflation, which is keeping the rates on existing mortgages high, and to encourage the expansion of housing supply by promoting home building. And before I go on, President Donald Trump has reversed certain tariffs a few days ago in hopes that prices of certain goods will go down. The article also stated that lower interest rates could help, but it's not the end all to be all. They've been talking about lowering interest rates for the longest time, but remember, if people, we remember there's not a lot of job certainty. If people can't, afford to, if people don't have a job, then why would they even try to get a home loan or whatnot? So, with people seeing a lot of economic uncertainty as far as everyday regular working people, with the cost of living, with the lack of jobs, with the unemployment rate going up, then people are like, hey, what is the point of me trying to buy a house or get another house if the opportunity of me going into foreclosure and ruining my credit even worse is higher? Doesn't make sense. The government also has other tools, such as helping first-time home buyers and encouraging housing construction. But remember, most developers are not really looking to build a lot of single-family home communities nowadays. There is more profit for them to build luxury apartments or just apartments in general than it is single-family home neighborhoods. One change experts would like to see is any move that might limit individual home buyers from being outbid by large corporations that add homes as a part of their investment portfolios. Another is any policy that might support buyers secure mortgages of 30 years or less. A 30-year term has always been the sweet spot in this country, and that sets us apart from every other country around the world. And we should not just try to eliminate that or undermine that. We should double down and find ways to give consumers more flexibility and financial well-being. But at the end of the day, we shall see if this even goes forward. We shall see how it goes. It's like I said, I think that the 50-year mortgage could be a great thing for, my personal opinion, for family members who want to pass down real estate from generation to generation. because then it puts people in a position to where they can own something. They can take equity line of credit from that property, invest it into a business, invest it into another home. Then maybe the second or third generation of the family members, they're able to pay off the property and then be able to do all the things I just stated earlier and then some. Or it could work on more of a commercial unit, like a multiplex or a duplex, or a place that has 6 or 7 units or more. And once again, keeping that in the family, if you have kids, if you have loved ones, et cetera and so forth, and then passing it down once one generation has passed away and moved on. But we shall see how this pans out and go from there. Don't forget Patterson Properties. We also real estate in the DMV area, Reading, Pennsylvania area, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area, and all that good stuff. Check us out. Links in the description. If you're a stock market investor, crypto investor, individual, or time account investor, don't forget to check out WeWillStash8CoinsCrypto.com, Coinbase. All those platforms you'll be able to make some money move so you don't live broke like a fool. So on that note, remember, you can't get fired if you own the company. It's 2025 going into 2026. It's time for you to own something. So do the great TV things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves so you get live broke like a fool. It's in Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.